some advice for my ladies that want to be in the entertainment industry. It's hard to find out, but if you can, make sure you try to find out what you're about to get yourself into. There's a lot of sacrifices that women have to make to be in music or to be in entertainment, period, and you don't find out until it's too late. So like I said, it makes a lot of things difficult for us. It makes dating difficult for us. You see a lot of stuff and it can fuck with your mental because the type of stuff you're around. It's not easy to date. So if you weren't planning on being single, you know, this might not be the business for you. Many sleepless nights. You're up at all times of the day, night, and if you're good at what you do, that's not a problem. So that's something that you have to deal with. And it's just a lot of bullshit, like I said, and you have to be prepared for that. And just making sure that if you have to cry, go in the bathroom. That's the best advice I can give for ladies, because when you're trying to compete in a male-dominated industry, there's plenty of ways that you can use your femininity, but a lot of the time for you to get respect, you have to be able to play the game with these people that are really your competition. Nobody has time for your tears. And so if you got to play this hard-ass role and still try to be a lady, and it's a very, very gray line. And so it's a lot. It's just a lot to deal with and a lot mentally to figure out. And you can make a lot of wrong turns. And so you definitely have to be resilient, because if you do fuck up and make a mistake, you got to get right back on that shit. Because like I said, you don't always know where your next paycheck is coming from. So you got to believe in yourself enough to know you're going to pay your rent next month. A lot of women in the entertainment industry put on the super bitch cape to try to prove a point or to be taken more seriously, or they think that they'll get more respect when they basically act like a man. And I have been told that, you know, I can be pretty hard, but I've always appreciated acting like a lady, because men don't like women that don't act like women. And it's not even in a liking way of like, you know, sexually. It's even in business. Like, I'm working with you as a female because you do something that I can't do as a man. So you don't want to hire just another dude, or you would have hired a dude. That's the whole point. So I make sure that I bring the female to the situation that I'm in, but I do it in a very special female way. Like, you're not gonna play me. I can stick up for myself. I can handle my shit. But at the end of the day, I'm a lady, and that's why I'm here. That's why you hired me. This is who I am. So you don't have to act like you have balls to have balls in this industry, because it's just really not cute. My 3 key qualities for making it as a female in the entertainment industry. Number 1, respect yourself. I'm going to speak specifically to my type of female, because I know a lot of females that are in the industry that are successful, but some of the ways that they choose to get there is not how I choose to run my business. Because it's a difference between getting in the game and lasting. And so one of the big things for me is respecting yourself as a female in the industry. It's hard because there's so much temptation, and you want to, it's mad lonely too when you're a female in the industry. Get your subscription to whatever, because it's going to be lonely nights. But you have guys trying you all the time, and just, you gotta stay focused, because it's so easy to fuck up your respect. Easy. It takes one person. And Lord, don't let it be the crew. Then you really messed up. But just respecting yourself and gaining that respect from other people, being able to separate yourself in the room from the girl that's there for that reason and you there to do business, is very hard to do that. So you have to be very mindful of everything you do. Everything you do counts. Everything you say, everywhere you go, who you're with, what you're doing. When you're a female in the industry, you're scrutinized because you don't get the respect immediately. You have to earn it. And so with men, it's different, because they get the respect and then maybe they lose it because they'd be like, oh, you're not really who you said you are. But the women, it's no respect, zero from the beginning. And so it's up to you to build that with people. And so that's my number 1 thing. Respect yourself, please. My number 2 key quality for any woman in the music industry or anything in the entertainment industry is having a crazy work ethic. That's all that matters. You're going to have sleepless nights. You'll be up. You got to work harder than everybody to separate yourself from the boys. This is a male-dominated industry. And so that's the first thing that people recognize is your hustle. And your hustle has to be real, because there's a lot of pretend hustling going on, acting like you do stuff because you go places with this person. If you're going to be around for a reason. reason and do something. And my third key quality for a female in the entertainment industry is have a goal so you know where you're going with it, because it's easy to get stuck in a position and just be floating around to different crews and trying to figure it out. If you come into it knowing what you're having a plan and knowing what you want to do, you're going to get there a little quicker, and you can tell people what you want to do. Like, you have to be aggressive when you're a female in the industry, because if people get used to you being their assistant, you'll be their assistant for the rest of their life, period. So I'm gonna let you know up front, hey Nick, this shit is cool. I love you, but I want to do some other things. So just put that in the back of your mind, and then let's keep this ship moving. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You don't really get too many chances in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So when Do It came out, I was like, all right, this that time. And I got fucked in that whole situation. I was like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I ain't got nothing left. What the fuck I'm about to do? Go, you know what I'm saying? Hit the trap, or, you know what I'm saying? Be on some other shit, or we gonna try this shit again. And we tried that shit again.
Stand on your word. People got to take you serious, and you got to be good at what you do, because that's what's going to back it up at the end of the day. That's all that matters. Just stay hard, grind. You got to grind like the boys do. They stay in the studio for days. I do 12-hour blocks in the studio now. Like, you got to have that hustle.
So he ate 2 cookies, and we couldn't find them. So finally, we looking around. We done with the session. We done with the song. We finished. And we go looking for this guy. He's downstairs in the lobby, passed out because he sipped some lean and ate the cookies.
I gotta abandon everything, and I have to make this happen and follow my instinct, because not only was this person who I was working so hard to take care of, supporting me spiritually, when he passed away, it doubled.